87.1. That's a pass, right? You have passed the final exam. Yes. Okay, this is good. Long story short, I took another design certificate course, but this time it's on conversation design. Conversation design is about designing better bots. Literally, the bots that you see that pops up from a website that says, "Hello, how can I help you?" It also includes designing virtual assistant like Siri. So 2 routes. One route is designing for conversations that happens on the user interface level. And another route is designing interactions that happen through voice. But overall, this design field is relatively new and way less competitive than fields like UX design. But it still gives you a tech salary. Overview of this certificate. It took me around 1 month to finish it. Everything is self-paced, so you'll be watching some fun videos and then taking some small quizzes. And at the end, you'll have this large exam, which you probably will pass. And the course price is shown here for US users. If you want a 25% discount, use my code Aliena. And I will always share it in the description link whenever I have a different discount for you. There are 2 major parts for this course: Conversation Design Fundamentals and Workforce. For fundamentals, it will teach you best practices and techniques in conversation design and also how to deal with error handling. Something that I remember clearly is to always be user-centric, not bot-centric. And a technique that I remember was prompt verbosity, where you repeat the question with more words if a user doesn't respond the way that you understand. When you're watching these videos, you will also see a lot of examples. So this is an example of how to apply the prompt verbosity technique. "What can I do for you?" the bot says. And the user doesn't reply. So the next time when the bot tries to ask the user, it shall say something like this. You can say, for example, "A question about my account" or "A problem with my invoice." This is giving more context and using more words. The user still don't reply. Then the bot can say, "I can help you with questions about your account, billing, and your orders." Or is it perhaps something else? This time, if the user still doesn't reply, then the bot can say, "Okay, let's try this way. For questions about your account, just say account. For anything related to your bill, just say billing. For new and existing orders, just say orders. Otherwise, say something else." But a horrible way to do this will be, "What can I do for you?" The user doesn't reply. And then the bot just keeps saying, "What can I do for you?" You probably have seen these examples in a lot of other bots. This is a horrible example because repeating the same question in the same UI does not give any further information. Now, for the workforce part of the course, you'll be learning about the workforce or the process of doing a conversation design project within a company. There are 3 major steps it will take you through. The first one is gather requirements. The second one is happy conversation design process. And the third one is detailed conversation design step. I'm not going to share everything with you because otherwise there will be IP problem. But something that I remember so clearly was never jump to directly creating a flow diagram without a sample dialog. And a sample dialog is literally having a person that act like the user, having another person that act like a bot, having them sit back to back, and then just let them to interact with each other. Because this captures a natural conversation and a user natural thought process, versus if you jump directly to a flowchart, you'll be way too logical and probably lose the natural context. Regarding what I like about this course, first of all, I think the content is absolutely spot on and it's difficult to find the same content from other courses or from the internet. And I also really like the examples that provided throughout the course. There are many examples in every video, so I really enjoyed it. I also like about the career opportunities behind the certificate because this institution worked their way to let many tech companies recognize them. So many companies actually recognize this certificate. And I like that it is self-paced and also like the amount of humor that the instructor put into creating this video. It was just very fun to watch. Now moving to what I dislike about the course or what I think could be better. As somebody who's taken many online courses, I find the video quality of this course slightly lower than my expectation. The video quality really doesn't mean content quality. I was literally referring to how well is the set design, how clear is the audio recording, and also how well is their camera and video editing. I understand that they are working on re-recording everything, but that's just something as an OCD content creator I'm picky about. Another thing that I dislike about the course is that they separated the fundamental section with the workforce section in a way that made me feel like I have to finish the fundamentals in order to learn about the workforce, which was actually not the case because I spent a lot of time finishing the fundamentals, and when I jumped to the workforce, I realized that I actually don't need to know all the fundamentals to learn about the process. So if you're going to take this class, I think it's almost okay to take 2 classes on parallel, so your brain kind of move around a little bit, and also so don't forget everything about the fundamental when you are taking the exam, which happened to me. If you are interested in learning conversation design, make sure to check out the link in the description and then use my code Aliena to get 25% discount. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on all notifications. I'm Aliena. See you next time.